In each case below, graph the line having slope m and containing point P. The hint is to begin at point P and then move m using rise over run. Okay, so we start at -5 and -1, point P. We're going to move 3 over 5, rise over run. That means that the 3 is the rise, 1, 2, 3 up, and 5 is the run, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over to get to the next point. We can do this again and go 3 up and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over. Really, even 2 points using a straight edge is enough, but 3 points certainly gives us a better idea of the line. And using a ruler, we connect it, and that's how we graph our. Okay, so for the next one, we start at our point, -1, 3, and we want to move a rise over run, a slope of -0.5. Now, how do you do a -1 rise? Well, that's the opposite of rising. That would be going down. So down 1, but still across 2. Down 1 and still across 2. And we see that is the negative slope because remember we said before, from left to right if your line is rising, that's a positive slope. From left to right, if your line is falling, okay, not a great line, but if your line is falling, that is a negative slope. Okay, so now these seem to be like special slopes. What did we say is true for a slope of 0? So we're still going to go to 2 and -3, but then if you remember, a slope of 0 means we have a horizontal or pretty much flat, not pretty much, flat line cutting through. So what do you think is meant by undefined? So first of all, undefined means when we try to divide by 0. 7 divided by 0, 8 divided by 0, any number divided by 0 is going to be undefined. And if you think of it in terms of a ski slope, it's like impossible. What type of slope will be impossible to ski? So a vertical line would be completely impossible, right? You wouldn't even stick to that mountain. So a vertical line is always going to have an undefined slope. And these are your 4 different types of slopes: positive slope, negative slope, 0 slope, undefined slope.